This Lash With Me tutorial is all about mastering hyper-realistic lash sets because these services are in super high demand right now. Clients are wanting uber natural lash lifts, so I'm going to show you how to create them with ease, so you don't have to struggle the way I did when I was learning these styles. All right, let's dive right in. First things first, you always need the right lash supplies. Your best bet when working with hyper-realistic lash sets is to work between lengths 5 and 12 millimeters. We don't often go much higher than 12 millimeters for these types of lashes unless someone has super long natural lashes. But the trick here is that it's not just about the lengths that you use, it's also about the diameter and the dimension that you use as well. You can get away with using 0.03s, which are ideal because they're extra light, or you can use 0.05 or 0.07, whatever you have in your lash stash. The diameter that you choose will dictate the dimension that you use. So dimension meaning the number of extensions that exist within each fan that you create, which we're gonna get into a little bit later, but you're gonna wanna do really super low dimensions. So even with 0.03s, you're not gonna use any more than like 5 extensions per lash fan. And if using 0.05s, you won't go any more than maybe 3D fans. And then if you're using 0.07s, in some cases, you'll only use 1. Yes, and very serious. That's what's gonna keep the set looking super light. Now, as you can see, my client, this is actually my sister. Give her a little shout out in the comments. She's so cute. She is 12 years younger than me and she has the most insane lashes. So we can definitely get away with longer lengths for her. So I'm gonna be putting just a few 13s in my middle section because her eyes are more on the narrow side. So we wanna give her more of a dull, open-eyed effect. So when I say 13, so if you look at my mapping here, you're gonna see I have all these numbers from 7 to 13. Now, if she were a different client, I would go all the way down to 5, but her natural lashes are so crazy long. That's why they're going from 7 to 13 millimeter. I just know that these are gonna look like her own natural lashes because they really do match the length of her lashes. But anyways, so you see how there's one length per section. Ignore this. This is just my longest length per section. For hyper-realistic lash sets, you wanna build a set using a crazy amount of different lengths. So in my 13 millimeter section, for example, I'm gonna put some 12s, 11s, 10s, and 9s in that section. That is what's gonna mimic the natural lash growth cycle, which is the key for creating hyper-realistic lash looks. If you look closely, you'll be able to see they really do look like her natural lashes, and you can see all these different lengths in there. That is so important. Next up, this set can look more dramatic than intended if you do high coverage. That is why I'm working on the bottom layer only, particularly for Julia's lashes because they're very dark and she has a high lash count. So I have to be very careful to not make this set look overly dramatic. Last thing to note is the wet lash fans being used. Notice how there's no open fluffy fans here. That is by design. We need the lashes to mimic the natural lash appearance. In order to do that, we need to use matte lash extensions like Lost Artistry's matte collection. Very important because they look exactly like natural lashes. And then also only apply wet lashes. Basically, we're looking to replicate the exact shape of the client's natural lashes, so that's very important. Lastly, stick with curls, J, B, or C curl only. Don't use heavier curls because they'll look unnatural.